Good morning, my Leos. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We are doing your weekly zodiac. I felt the need to do, you guys. First sign of the day. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm like, I got to do my Leos. That sounded really dirty, but we're going to roll with it. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I don't know. Anything new going on with you, Leo? Do you need to share? You're always so silent. I always ask and you guys are just so humble, not speaking. I have Harry the Capricorn here on the ottoman staring at his toy pairs. So we are doing your reading. We have Judgment. I said that how many times now? Twice. Judgment, main deck, Tarot of the Mystical Moments. I have the Black and Gold Tarot, which is the Chariot reverse, and the bottom of the clarifying deck. Man, if your reading was just these two cards, a Judgment is, I'm not taking it anymore. It's like change. Change is here. There is a new Leo in town. What is this Chariot reverse? Chariot reverse, 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands reverse, and the Fool energy. It almost feels with the Fool, what's below that? Then the 6 of Wands reverse. It's kind of like this push, go, could be within a relationship. And maybe the last time you were pushed, you just kept going. It could even be within yourself. Because when Judgment is here, it's an ending. It's just an ending. It's kind of like the Death card. It's like an ending and a new beginning. You are now awake to, it's like you see it. How else to say it? You see the repetition in a certain situation or in many situations, the same type of people, always having to show up for people. It's like, why are my relationships where I have to always come to you kind of thing? And I also feel it's also an ending to holding yourself back with the 7 of Cups reverse and the Chariot reverse. So whatever this is, what's below it, by the way? Hangman. I just feel like you've just been stuck. King of Pentacles reverse. Some of you have been stuck on, I know there's something more for me. I just don't know. That 7 of Cups that was on the deck. I don't know which cup to take. I don't know. I wish somebody would just highlight where I need to go. But I think you're figuring it out, Leo, when Judgment's here. This is you waking up to your own life. All right, could be relationship, could be ending to a long-term court battle for maybe one of you out there. But all right, my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Leo, know a Leo. Feel like being a Leo? Well, Leos, I'm so glad you're here. And you could be a Leo and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be like an Aquarius. You could be a Taurus watching this. And Leo might be the cross watcher in your story, and you're the main event. And may not resonate at all. Always keep an eye and open mind to that. General energy for my Leos. Collective messages. Collective messages for my Leos. What are the messages that need to come out? Collective messages for my Leos. Collective messages. Ooh, Page of Wands. That feels what it's just new. It's either after something was holding you back, a relationship was holding you back, or a failed connection was holding you back. But Page of Wands, I love that. That's exciting. That's passionate. What's influencing the Page of Wands? What's influencing the Page of Wands? Feels like the Page of Swords on that card. Ooh, High Priestess, Cancerian energy. Some of you, so far, 2 cards out. Let me put the light on. 2 cards out. I'm not really, it could be a relationship. But why am I getting, this is something that you could have been keeping secret for yourself. This could have been an idea, a move, going back to school, changing jobs. But you have your eye. See this Page of Wands? I feel like you have your eye on something. High Priestess says, nobody else knows. You're keeping it to yourself, but you have a lot of high hopes, you feel like this is right for you. If it is a relationship, maybe Page of Wands having your eye on someone, but keeping it silent. Or that could be someone about you too, Leo. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, Leos? What is it? What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading? The Hierophant reverse. That's that Chariot reverse right there. So some of you broke away from an old dynamic of dead-end, broken type of connections that just don't go anywhere. A job, a family situation, an old friendship, a marriage, and starting over. But gosh, I feel like this is secretive. If it's a relationship or if this is a new business or you're buying something, I just feel like you're keeping it to yourself. What's in the past? It's like your own little secret thing going on here. What's in the past? What's in the past for my Leos? What's in the past? Oh, there it is again, the Chariot reverse, Cancerian energy, and then there's Cancer there. Ah, could some of you just be buying a new car? Is that what this reading's about? Broke down, I'm getting a new one. I don't want to hear it from other people. Could it be that simple? What is on Leo's mind? What is on Leo's mind? What is on Leo's mind? The King of Swords. Ooh, look at that. Seeing something very clearly. I feel like this is about what you want. On your mind, you know what you want. Page of Wands, you have your eye on it. Honestly, it could be I'm getting both. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a big purchase. Different Leos have different situations. Some of you, it could be all of the above. But the High Priestess is silent. She's not talking about something that's really making her happy. King of Swords is, I'm really clear. This is what I really want. I'm not going to be pulled off track again. In the past, I got sidetracked. What is in the near future? What is in the near future? What is in the near future for my Leos? What's in the near future? What's in the near future? And the Star reverse. Yes, what is that about? King of Pentacles here. Now you have another king. Ace of Cups reverse. Two of Cups reverse. It could be what you left behind. Ace of Cups reverse, Two of Cups reverse. God knows, Leo, you always have old energy. If that's the case, you're not going back. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like we just need to put a footnote at this point for an old energy to say Leo doesn't want you. Yeah. That's just, that just is the name of the game here with your readings. What is this Page of Wands influenced by the High Priestess? Page of Wands influenced by the High Priestess. What is the Page of Wands influenced by the High Priestess? What is that? What is that? You're free. The bird around the Page of Wands, there's a bird flying. There's a bird on the King of Swords around his eye. He's free from an old situation or dynamic. A dynamic where you could have had a lot of hope. When the Chariot shows up, this is a desire you really, really, really wanted, but it just didn't come to fruition. And I feel like somebody else benefited while you got the short end of the stick, broke away. The High Priestess acts in between of what was and what will be. Got her eye on something, seeing something clearly. But then reason for the reading is a Hierophant reverse. It could be something you already ended. Near future is a Star reverse. There's lack of hope. I feel those two are connected. Okay, what is this Page of Wands and the High Priestess? And again, maybe that Page of Wands, there you are, just so focused on you, on your dreams, on your money, on your desires, that it might be love in general you're just not focused on. What's the Page of Wands influenced by the High Priestess? Page of Wands influenced by the High Priestess here. And the Five of Wands, your card. I think that's why you're keeping a secret, Five of Wands. You just don't want to hear it from people. If whatever this is a new thing in your life, it's making you happy. I think Taurus, I didn't do Taurus yesterday. Who I did? I can't remember. One of the readings I did yesterday was a very similar energy. And I think it was Libra actually. You just don't want, you don't want to hear it from people. You are really clear on a person or an object obtaining something, and people will just sit there and tell you why it's a bad idea, why it's too soon to jump into a relationship, or you're crazy, don't move away, or don't start that business, don't start that hamster farm, you can't make money. You just don't want to hear it. Give me another card on the Five of Wands, please. Why the Five of Wands? Why the Five of Wands? It's just conflict. That's why you're keeping it. Yeah, and they keep the Sun reversed to try to talk you out of it. You already know. See, that's that Judgment card. And remember, Judgment and Chariot reverse. I feel like you have allowed people to talk you out of things that really could have made you very happy or made you very successful. Or like, see, both of them, And you're not putting yourself in a position to be talked out of something. What is the Hierophant reverse? Reason for the reading. Ooh, another card came out. It is the Temperance reverse and the Ace of Swords reverse. Exactly. These are Debbie Downers. Sorry, Debbie. Sorry, Debbie's out there. These are Debbie Downers. Temperance reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. They themselves haven't ever started a business, so why would you be able to? They themselves have never actually had a relationship where they were given to fairly, so why should you expect that? You know, it's be careful who you tell your secrets to. Be careful who you tell your dreams to, because some people just can't see that vision. And because they can't see it, therefore you shouldn't be allowed to have it. Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Seven of Cups. I feel like if this is a job, you've left something behind. You might be an in-between, but you have your eye on something. But I feel whatever you have your eye on, it's very different or it's very far away. Because if it wasn't, I don't think this reading would exist. I don't think it would be such a secret. What is the Chariot reverse? Maybe it's a relationship far away too. What is the Chariot reverse in the past? Cancerian energy. What is the Chariot reverse in the past? And the Star reverse. Look at this. This reading is definitely for at least one Leo out there because the symmetry is here. Star reverse and a Star reverse here. The birds. I mean, there's so much, what is that called? Well, symbolism, but it's repeating itself over and over. You have another Ace reverse. And for you to get your Pentacles, well, maybe it is to get your money back, but I was going to say your balance back, and the Pentacle came out of my mind. For you to get you back, Leo, to not just you back, but a strong, sexy, dynamic, confident Leo back, you might have to stop listening to the negative Nancy. Sorry, Nancy. Five of Swords reverse. And it doesn't, some people will do these short-term apologies to cause you long-term grief. You have to decipher who is with you and who is against you. So Two of Pentacles is about getting that second hand in your life moving again. It's about getting that energy moving again. And once you get that energy and you know who you are, Leo, it doesn't matter what people like the Five of Wands bring to you. You know who you are. They can't knock you down unless you allow them to knock you down. In the past, maybe you allowed them to knock you down. But remember, we had the Judgment, and now we have the World. So I feel like you're just, it's not a reading where you're just moving on from an ending of a relationship. You're moving on from the version of yourself that allowed people to take advantage of you. You're really having a huge transformation here. What is the King of Swords on your mind? Aquarian energy. King of Swords. King of Swords erects boundaries. Why does he erect those boundaries? Because he sees people now for exactly who they are and who they're not. See the birds? Is there a bird? Well, I thought there's more birds, but there's the main bird. He is now free to be his own person. So the boundaries are there and they're set in place because if you're not with him, it's not that it could be against him, but if you're not with him, you're not with him. And he's not going to sit there and lose sleep over what people think of him. He doesn't care what you think of him. He has all he's focused on is where he's going to find his balance in the next situation and how he can take that Two of Pentacles and turn it into a 10. How he can take that Two of Cups and make it a 10 of Cups. You know, that's where his focus is on, not on what people think of him. What is the Star reverse in the near future? Aquarian energy again. What is the Star reverse in the near future? What is the Star reverse in the near future? What is it? And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. And if it is an Aquarius, on your mind you have an Aquarius. Maybe this person's finally seeing clearly what you meant to them. You already broke away from them. Star reverse, you see lack of hope in it, and they're over here in a Page of Pentacles. It's like, dude, we've been together for 67 years. All you're going to offer me is what? A compliment? I mean, a Page of Pentacles is a small offering. It's no King of Pentacles over here. Why the Page of Pentacles? The Star reverse and the Page of Pentacles. What is that? Star reverse and the Page of Pentacles. And the Knight. Oh, hey, we're growing. We got now a Knight of Cups. Not a King of Cups, but I think this is how I feel. I feel this. I feel that you are focused on yourself. I think you are not allowing people to deter you on what's going to ultimately make Leo happy. Now, could it be $1 zillion, or could it be peace within a Four of Wands? Well, peace within yourself, peace within, you know, it's a spectrum of things. People are driven for, you know, different things drive different people. So it doesn't matter what you're going for. It's the idea that you now believe you are allowed to have it. That's the change here. That's the common denominator for all the Leos watching. That's resonating with this reading. You see clearly not just about how people treated you and you accepted it, but why did you accept it in the first place? And it could be this King of Swords. It could be a family situation. It could have been someone you're married to. And now they're upright. And now they're just like, well, I didn't think you were going to leave, Leo. You know, it's like stuttering. So so now you are still focused. I don't think you're really giving this person a whole lot to work with, so they come with a page. Like, well, when are you coming back? You know, it's like a very kind of frightening, immature energy. A page is like, well, when are you coming back? And I think you're still not dealing with this person. Now we moved it up to a Knight of Cups. Well, do you want my cup? Like, I have filled it for you, but just make sure you fill it all the way up before you bring it back. That's that energy I'm feeling. So be careful what you get pulled back in, because you still might be a server in this person's life. That's just really what I'm feeling. And it's great that they see who you are and what you meant to them. But the most important part of this reading is you see who you are and who you should allow in your life. You want somebody to enhance your life, Leo, not disable it, you know? And some people, I think you've had people in your life that you've listened to that have disabled it, that have disabled your chariot into pieces, and you're just, without an apology, and you'll be like, man, that was working just fine until you took it around. And it's just like, oh, well, I don't know. It was broken when I was driving it all around. But yeah, 3 of Cups reverse. And here's the King of Cups reverse and the Tower reverse. Just, there you go. Just avoid this. Tower reverse, King of Cups and reverse, 3 of Cups reverse. I really like that you are now knowing who you are. You know what you deserve. You're on that path. And yeah, you might have one, you might have more energies, because this could become of an ex relationship, but it could be a friend. It might be raining past people. And I mean, this is the thing with Leos. I think that for me, this is why I think it's different than other readings. Why your past energy lingers so long. It's because you're very, 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 very charismatic. When you're on, you're really on. And you're very magnetic and you're very addicting. Your energy can be very addicting. And it might take a lot. For some of you Leos, it might take a lot or it might take a little. But when you cut someone out, they really feel that void. They really do. They may think they can live without you until they have to live without you. That's really why I feel Leo's energy, the past just lingers more than almost any other sign, is because you have a very addicting type of energy. And so people can really get used to it and fool themselves thinking they can go without it. And yeah, I just feel like whoever this was, I just think you were getting the short end of the stick. And I think you're on the right path. You're just on the right path. So some of you, going back to this High Priestess and this Page of Wands, if it is this person, if this wasn't someone you were married to, but they were keeping their feelings hidden, I think you're already gone from this person. But for the most part, I'll be honest, the main reading here is you have something on your mind that you want to achieve. Either it's a relationship or a really big goal, and you're not letting anyone tell you anything. That's why you're keeping it to yourself. This person, whoever you left behind, if it's a love relationship or connection, they feel that. They've heard or they feel that you are already connecting or you have moved even further away from them. So now I think they're going to up the ante. So if I would keep pulling cards, we went from a Page to a Knight, soon we'd probably go into a Queen, and maybe we'd finally get that King. But it's too late. That's the thing. I don't think you're interested in what's in this person's cup. You're interested in your own cup these days. And I think that's great. All right, my Leos, have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend, and I will see you. I'll see you. I am doing bonus readings on Sunday. Top 3 for you. It's a high sign. I might see you there. All right, take care.